T-Pain rants about music being repetitive. I'm very interested in what he has to say because I have my own opinion.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Something else. Just you know when your shit sounds like somebody else's shit. You're making it because you think because you're in the studio like, what's the #1 record right now? We need to make another one of those. Stop doing that. Stop. You're not original.
Damn, son.
Give me some original shit. Give me some. Are you seriously telling me that you sat here and watched me tell a bitch to eat a dick and you thought that wasn't original? Are you seriously sitting here telling me that eat a dick is the bad part of music? Stop! Just fucking do something else! Just, god damn it! Do some different music! We have all the shit that you're doing. We already have it. Lil Uzi Vert is already doing it. Lil Baby is already doing it. Dub Baby is already doing it. It's literally 2 niggas with baby in their names that's already doing all the music you want. Do something else.
Yo.
Do something else. That's it. That's all we want. Do something else. Holy shit. We have it. We have it already. You don't have to do that music anymore. We have the music already. We have Lil Baby. We have Dub Baby. We have Lil Uzi Vert. We have Lil Yachty. We have Lil everybody. Do something else. Holy shit.
You know, it's crazy because he's going hard on this, but I really feel like we are getting less and less original, and people are starting to appreciate stuff that's less original more. Not that I necessarily think that's a bad thing, but I'm gonna let him keep going before I go more into that. But
stop sending me this bullshit and then get mad when I fucking don't like it. Jesus, goddamn tap dancing Christ. Do something else!
Y'all are driving him crazy.
Okay, we're going to switch the game now.
Lo said, let's switch to gaming.
What the hell y'all got going on?
It's not even a problem of people sending me music. It's people sending me the same fucking music that everybody else is doing, and they get mad when I say, well, I already heard this. That's the only thing I get mad about. You getting mad because I say your shit sounds like the shit that's already out, and you know it does. You know it does. You know your shit sounds like Lil Baby shit. Because you say, oh, this is what's winning. I need to do this now. I need to do it. You don't even check your fucking self, and you get mad when I check you. All you gotta fucking do is just fuck bitches to get money.
There's nothing else to do.
Fuck bitches, get money, bro. But why would you copy somebody else's music and then get mad at me when I say, we have that. Don't do that. We got it.
so, yeah, I mean, I feel like we are in a time right now where people are just gassing up stuff that isn't original. And I feel like music listeners are just caring less. I think people like stuff. What I've learned, I'm not saying I agree with this, but what I've learned, people like shit that they can immediately relate it to something else, especially, unfortunately, with the way that artists are passing away. There's a million fucking Juice WRLD clones because people like it. People want there to be a Juice WRLD clone. They want to listen to it and think of Juice WRLD. It's fucked up, but it's true. I've seen it so many times. And for the longest time, I used to just deny and be like, oh, this, like, you're never going to get anywhere doing this. Yet I see an artist who popularizes a sound, and then I see 20 other artists doing that sound, and people like it. And they just put a little bit of a twist on it. And it's like, I borderline think that people like that shit more. I borderline think that the casual music listener likes something that they can relate to something else more than they like something that's completely new and original.
You ain't even hear my voice. I'm not the same. You know what? You know how many times I fucking heard that shit? Didn't realize the state music's in right now. Oh, yeah, it's down bad. Now, I realize the state that music is in. but I also know that there's good music in the state of music right now. The thing is that motherfuckers that make bad music have the most money. So they can spend fucking 300 grand on promoting a record right now. And that's the record you're gonna spend the most attention on. But if I make better music and I got 20 grand to promote the shit, you're not gonna see it. I understand that. I understand the state of music. The state of music has always been bad, but it's about who's willing to put the most money into it and put the most promotion behind it. How the fuck did Bop get popular? Because they spent money on it, but that was a bad state of music. How the fuck?
He said the state of music has always been bad, and what I think he kind of means by that, or like the validity there, is just like people are always complaining about like the current music, and ever since that I've even been paying attention to the internet or internet music or fucking having influence of any sort, like there's always just people like, yo, everything's fucking trash now, and it's always easier to look back and be like and see what was good because of how well it aged. But it's not even about things being good or bad. Like he said, it's about just who has the most money, who can promote the shit out of it. If you have hundreds of thousands of dollars and you could just put a song in front of a lot of people that's decent, it's gonna get traction, you know? As long as it's decent, it's going to get traction because people are like, yeah, you know, it's pretty cool. I'm like that too. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool song. If you were able to get it in front of me, sure. And if you were able to get in front of me 10 times, I might know the lyrics. I might start to like it. So that's really what it comes down to, is like, it's just, people are just, they're doing their own thing. They're on TikTok. They're on YouTube. They're whatever. They're just casually around shit. So if they just start to hear something while they're doing other shit, they're like, oh yeah, I kind of like that. They're not out here looking for like the most original people, because there's a lot of super fire like there's a lot of super fire artists out there, but they just don't have the money to promote. So I agree with that.
Fuck, did any bad record in the 90s get promoted because motherfuckers willing to put money behind it? But how did any bad record? We've always had bad records. Every era of music had a bad record. But the reason that the bad record was good was because the record label behind it decided we could spend any amount of money on this shit and people have to listen to it. I get that. I understand that. I'm not saying that this generation of music is worse than any other. I'm not saying that, oh my God, I'm so mad that my kind of music isn't getting popular right now. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not chasing that anymore. I used to chase that shit. I don't want to do that anymore. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. I don't give a fuck what my records do. I don't give a fuck about numbers. I don't give a fuck about that shit, because I know all that shit can be bought. All of it. All of that shit can be bought. Oh, this person got their first week is planning on their first week can be bought. Their sales, their streams can be bought. You can buy them. I don't give a fuck about that. Grammys can be bought. Awards can be bought. All of that shit can be bought. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But I do give a fuck about you doing something different with your fucking music. Do something different. Do something that I haven't heard. Do something that we don't have already. You're not gonna be a better Blueface. You're not gonna be a better Lil Baby. You're not gonna be a better Dub Baby. You're not gonna be a better T-Pain. Just do something else. That's it. I don't give a fuck about views and shit your fucking video has. I don't give a fuck about that, because that doesn't mean anything to people that know you can pay for that. I know you can pay for them views. You can't play the game on me because I started the game.
Yeah, and that's what's interesting, is because record labels really do have the power to just push shit that's like super original. I stand by that, like, or not super original, but at least more original. And it's kind of funny because maybe they're just playing it safe. Like we talked about, it's a business, right? They're trying to make money. They're trying to turn a profit. But like, there are people that have a lot more originality, a lot more talent, than some of the people that are getting pushed or getting gassed up, I still feel like if you just dump a bunch of money into it, people are going to like it.
Give me something else that's gonna mean something. Give me something that's gonna mean something. It's not about how many views you got. It's not about, oh, well, such and such watched it and he said he liked it. He got paid to fucking like it. That's why. He got paid to like it. I'm not getting paid for this shit. I don't give a fuck about what your fucking music sound like. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If somebody else like it, fantastic. It's for them. It's not for me. I don't give a fuck about what you did to pay for your views. I don't give a fuck about that shit. If I don't like it, I don't fucking like it. If all these people in this room don't like your shit with me,
Don't you wanna give me 5? Give me 5.
Yeah, I think I might make a whole video about kind of the repetitive music thing. I've really been thinking about it. Because I feel like this is such a good topic and it needs to be explained in a very calculated way. And there are a lot of things that are in my brain that I want to say right now, but I feel like I'm not gonna give it enough, or I can't say enough in a clear enough way for it to make sense. But generally speaking, everyone trying to be Cardi, not going to make it. Yeah, that's a big part of like sort of what, at least in my world, right? Because a lot of my world is upcoming artists, underrated artists, whatever, and that's like a super hot sound, which is not even close to new. So I am, I'm not like Anthony Fantano where I'm just a fucking stickler for everything that's original. Like that dude will like somebody farting into a mic because he thinks that it's like new and different. And anytime that anything is a little bit repetitive, he's like fucking checked out. I'm not that way. I like shit. If it's fucking fire, it's good. I don't really care if it's repetitive or if it sounds like that artist. Like whatever, it's fine. Do I like stuff that's really original? Sure, I'm open to it. I'm open to weird stuff and unique stuff. But if I'm being honest, I like stuff that just has a good listen. If it just catches my ear right, and I think it's got a good melody, man, that's all I need. But there is something to be said about, like, how you could legitimately just copy a sound and get streams and views and whatever off of it. I bet you could pay $500 for 1 million plays. I mean, fuck the fake views. Fuck that shit. I mean... Yeah, I guess people could be getting fake, but it's not even about that. There are people that are getting organic streams, that are getting real streams. Fuck what he said about buying the shit. Yeah, you could buy your views or whatever. It's pretty obvious when people do. But there are people getting real hype, real fans, real whatever, real engagement off shit that's like straight up copycat shit. That's what I want to talk about because that shit is interesting. And it's almost like, are you taking part of a subgenre? Are you copying? Or do you genuinely think that this is different? Does the listener genuinely think that this is different? Does the listener not care and they want to just hear that same sound and it doesn't matter who does it? It's just the sound that they like. It's very tough. And usually the people that get super mad about, oh, everything's the same, or they're getting mad like T-Pain is, are either like just super hypercritical of music, or their artists themselves, or they're kind of competing with those people in a way, and it kind of comes from like jealousy. Not saying that that's him, but that is a very real thing. But yeah, I mean, there are so many original artists out there that don't get the hype, and the people that sort of sound the same get a lot of hype. And I think I'm going to dive into a deeper discussion on that topic because I find it to be really interesting. But I understand his frustration because a lot of the times I feel that way too. But also, I do support a lot of artists that are so fucking talented. And I'm like, why don't people like this? People always talk about originality. They talk about this clone or that clone or this clone or that clone, and then they still go and listen to that artist. Why the fuck? It's like a bunch of hypocrites. And they either don't meet it and they just want attention. They don't actually care about the clone. They just want attention on social media, and they actually do like the music. Or they just can't even really tell. They're just like, it's not different. Really? Sounds different to me,